In a quiet village of soft winds and slow afternoons, lived a widowed father and his little daughter, Meera. Their home was simple, a clay-walled room with faded curtains, a creaky chair, and a garden that grew wild marigolds and mint. Life wasn't filled with riches, but it was filled with warmth, evening stories, shared meals, and the soft laughter that echoed from the heart, not the walls. One spring morning, Meera's aunt came to visit. She brought with her the scent of another world, stories from the city, a laugh that filled the kitchen, and a small wooden box with a golden lock that she carried everywhere. For a week, the little house felt full. The three of them shared meals under the neem tree, painted Meera's fingernails with turmeric, and sat by the lantern light telling tales. The box sat quietly on the table, unopened, mysterious, but Meera never asked. Somehow, it didn't matter what was inside. What mattered was the joy that danced through their days. But as all visits must, this one came to an end. Meera hugged her aunt tightly, tears brimming in her eyes. Her aunt smiled, kissed her forehead, and promised, "I'll be back soon, little bird." That evening, as Meera helped her father clean, she noticed the wooden box, still sitting on the shelf. She forgot it, and Meera whispered, picking it up. Her father looked at the box for a long moment, then said gently, "Let it stay. It holds something more precious than she thinks." Meera turned the box in her hands. It didn't open. It was still locked. She placed it beside her bed. Days passed. Life returned to its quiet rhythm. But every now and then, Meera would sit with the box. She'd trace its edges, hold it to her chest, and smile. One day, curious and alone, she tried the lock again. Click! It opened. Inside, nothing. No trinket. No letter. No secret. Just smooth, empty wood. For a moment, her heart sank. But then, she laughed. Not out of confusion. Not out of disappointment. But from somewhere deep, the place where love stores its most delicate memories. She ran to her father and showed him the box. "It's empty," as she said softly. He took her hand and replied, "No, Meera. It's full." Of laughter under the tree, of the warmth of her hugs, of every moment we didn't take for granted. And from that day on, Meera kept the box by her pillow. Not as a treasure chest, but as a memory keeper of the time they had, of the love they shared, and of the lesson her father had quietly taught her. Happiness doesn't come from what's inside the box. It comes from the moments we fill it with. Thank you for watching.